In Banzai, your mission is to stop the Banzai attack. You have your trusty mortar and that's it. You click the mouse button to shoot individual shots. Hold it down for continuous shelling. Move the mouse right and left to change where the mortar rounds hit. There's just one hitch. A high rate of fire makes the barrel overheat. This causes a short delay in firing while the barrel cools down. Make each shot count. Banzai does not have any music or sound, which gives the game sort of an unfinished feel. Revisiting this game in 2010, 25 years after it was released, I found that it honestly doesn't hold my attention very long, and is mostly only worth playing for nostalgic value. The Lawn Zapper was released in 1989 by Imperial Software. The object of the Lawn Zapper is to cut the grass and clear the screen of bottles, rocks, and tires using a lawnmower equipped with a special gun mounted on the top of the engine. The lawnmower blows up when it runs into a bottle, rock, tire, Goober the gopher, or water. On the screen with the hill, it takes 2 strokes of the up key to advance the mower up the hill 1 space, and 1 stroke of the down key to make the mower descend 2 spaces. It kind of gives it a feel like you're actually going up a hill. After the 3rd screen is cleared, a storm cloud comes out, it rains, and the grass grows back again. The 2nd time around, the difficulty is amped up, and everything moves a lot faster. StuntCopter was originally released in 1986 by Dwayne Blem of Hometown Software. In StuntCopter, you pilot a helicopter and drop a stuntman into a hay wagon. The stuntman jumps when you click the mouse. Land all 5 men safely in the wagon to advance to the next round. After each round, the wagon moves faster. And after the 4th round, gravity also starts to change. Pararena was originally released in 1990 by Dorothy Software. The object of Pararena is to grab the ball and try your best to throw it into your opponent's goal, while making sure the opponent doesn't score in yours. The controls are very simple. Move your mouse in one of 8 directions to lean your character. Click the mouse button to pick up the ball and to shoot it. If the ball leaves the arena, the player who was last in contact with the ball receives a foul. The player also receives a foul if they hold the ball for an extended period of time. After 4 fouls, a point is awarded to the opposite player. Pararena is a great and at times frustrating game.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pararena!
This is Gnop on the Macintosh SE. Gnop was released in 1990 by the now very well-known Bungie Software, and it was their first game. Gnop differs from other remakes of Pong because it uses volleyball rules, which in my opinion makes perfect sense for a Pong game. Like most Pong games, the ball starts out slow and gradually gets faster the more you hit it. In Gnop, I found that when the ball really gets going, the frame rate isn't perfectly smooth, so it gets pretty challenging. Also, you unfortunately can't hit the ball from the sides of the paddle. Once it crosses the invisible barrier, your paddle shatters. Gnop really isn't a bad Pong clone. If you're a Pong or a Bungie fan, Gnop is a fun game that's worth checking out at least once for its history alone. This is Grid Wars on the Macintosh SE. It was released in 1985 and produced by Arbor Softworks. In Grid Wars, you're a human in an alien bar called Alfie's. There's a sign on the main screen that reads, "You must play before you drink, human." So we'll assume that that's the ultimate goal of the game, beat everyone so you can have a drink. The game they play at Alfie's is Grid Wars, and to win you have to beat everyone in the bar one by one. The game starts out easy and progressively gets harder and faster with each alien you beat. You control the square at the bottom of the board and aim your crosshair by moving the mouse. You fire your cannon by clicking. The object of the game is to shoot all the enemies' shapes while making sure they don't touch you. If they do, you lose a life. You also have to make sure that the enemy's growing grid doesn't make it to your side of the board. If it does, then it's game over. You do have a couple of special weapons to help you out, a torpedo and a vaporizer. The torpedo travels a straight line and destroys everything in its path. It really comes in handy when the grid is growing too closely to your side. The vaporizer destroys all enemies on screen. This game looks great on black and white Macintosh screens, a must-own for classic Macs.